Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium, the site of tonight's SBC Lake matchup between the Tiffin Columbian Lady Tornadoes and the Bellevue Redmen. I'm Nate Mullins on the call tonight with the Wizard, Greg Kinn. We've got Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We're going to get to the opening tip brought to you by Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. here in just a moment. But let's take a moment and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be here. Thanks to Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, First National Bank of Sycamore, Studio Squared, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Buckeye IT Services, UIS Insurance and Investments, Plasonite 3D Printing, Mullins Entertainment, Heather Hunker, Travel Advisor with Magical Moments Vacations, 5-Star Maintenance. We'll get to the rest of the list here in just a moment as we have the opening tip brought to you by Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. The rest of our sponsor list here: Ritzler Accounting, Clouse Electric, Sara, Riesen, Century 21 Bolte in Tiffin, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Burns Electric. Those are all our proud sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Shot in the paint. Actually, they're going to say foul on the floor, so no shot, no shooting foul. And Tiffin Columbian at 7-10 overall. Now we're going to say a travel before the shot went up by Caitlin Turinsky, sorry. But once again, Tiffin Columbian, the Lady Tornadoes come into tonight at 7-10 overall, 1-5 in league play. As Tornadoes try to get it down low, and it's going to be turned over back to the Lady Redmen. Bellevue comes into this one at 12-5 overall, 5-1 record inside the SBC Lake. Now, once again, for those of you joining us here on the live stream, tonight we're dealing with the weather, I think. It might be cloud coverage, but some kind of internet issues here that we weren't dealing with last night, so bear with us, folks.
Or any game that we've had so far in the gym here, so.
Bear with us here, folks. We appreciate your patience, and if nothing else, if you're having problems and it turns out the video's not up to par, we're going to go ahead and upload the recording after this. So we are recording everything, so don't worry about it. If you don't get a chance to watch it live, you'll still get a chance to watch it later if we have any issues with the internet. But we're here, we're live, and we're going to keep it going as long as we can, as it's Abby Felsk, I believe, with the shot is no good. But the putback was good from Mia Zeiss.
That gets us on the board here.
2-0 Tiffin Columbian. And we'll go through the impact five, or the starting five for each team. And down low, Caitlin Turinsky is going to be fouled on her way up to the basket. Foul's going to be called on number 24. That'll be Abby Felsky's first foul here in the early going. And Turinsky knocks down the first free throw here this trip to the Buckeye IT Services free throw line. Of course, our timeouts tonight brought to you by First National Sycamore. And just in a moment, we'll get to the keys to the game brought to you by Heather Hunker, Travel Advisor with Magical Moments Vacations. But first, let's talk about these five on the floor for Tiffin Columbian. Number 4, Mia Zeiss. Number 12, Maggie Ranigan. Number 20, Marissa Allen. Number 22, McKenna Kanzler. And number 24, Abby Felsk. And Maggie Ranigan with the basket puts Tiffin Columbian back on top, 4-2. 6:18 left to play here in the first quarter. Now we'll talk starting five for the Bellevue Lady Red. On the floor currently, number 2, Ellie Freitag. Number 3, Brooke Brown. And number 4, Haley Reese. Number 10, Audrey Turner. And number 30, Caitlin Turinsky. That's your starting five for the Bellevue Lady Red. Once again, Nate Mullins on the call with Greg Kinn here tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Abby Felsk had that one blocked by Caitlin Turinsky, her first of the game. She's coming in averaging just under 4 blocks a game, leading the SBC Lake by a wide margin. And that three-point shot is good from Haley Reese.
Hey, talk about her leading in blocks there, Nate. Well, that's part of, I'd say that's one of the keys for me here tonight is to be able to slow down that production there of her and be able to get some shots off without her getting in the way.
Yeah, that's going to be key for Tiffin Columbian, is being able to get inside the paint and be effective against that defense of Torinsky. And for Bellevue, for them tonight, they've really just got to stick to what they're good at, which is they smother teams defensively, and they really have a way of kind of running away with games in the second half. They kind of like to feel out their opponent in the first half, and then once that third quarter hits, they really do a great job of outscoring their opponents. You look at their scoring so far here on the season, and actually first quarter is where they're leading the way. 228 points in the first quarter on the season, but that second half scoring, I mean, they really bury the competition. And I think for them, that's a foul on the shot. As Reese is fouled, she's going to be going to the line for 3 shots. Haley Reese. As I mentioned, Haley Reese, the leading scorer in the SBC Lake, coming into this one, averaging just under 16 points a game. Putting together an impressive campaign. Just her junior year. Remember, we covered a game last year with Bellevue, and Greg, we talked about just how talented this young lady is. And she's putting together another outstanding campaign here in her junior year. Caitlin Torinsky, just a sophomore, so this is a young squad, but leading the SBC Lake with their 5-1 record right now.
Right where you want to be.
And that rebound cleared out by Lexi Beeston, who's into the game. That name sounds familiar.
Think she's going to be working on getting a jersey of her own up there on the wall?
I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. And Maggie Ranigan. She's going to be fouled on her way to the basket. They'll call that on Haley Reese. First, and the first team foul on Bellevue comes at the 4:30 mark here in the first quarter. Lady Red leading 6-5 now as Maggie Ranigan knocks down that first free throw on this trip to the Buckeye IT Services free throw line. But if you're Bellevue, stick to what you're good at, and you've really got to find a way to get out in front early, and don't toy with the competition, if you will. You know, don't be like a cat playing with a mouse. You know, you just, if you got this in control, put your foot to the pedal and put this away. Don't let this young Tiffin Columbian team stick around, because I'll tell you what, if you let them stick around, they just might surprise some people here tonight, Greg. And that one, a left wing corner three, is good from Brooke Brown.
She must have heard what you were saying there, Nate. She said, gotta get this one spaced out and get us ahead a little bit more here.
Felsk kicks it. Right wing three, and that one's good from Marissa Allen. Allen gets on the board, and she ties it up at 9 apiece. Caitlin Torinsky. Now Haley Reese, top of the key, shoots the three, no good. And a rebound grabbed by Felsk. Ranigan looking to push it. Marissa Allen, Abby Felsk now with it at the top of the key, top of the three-point arc. Now top of the key, moves it into the paint, kick out for Beeston. And now Allen driving it. She's fouled on her way to the basket. That's going to be on Reese. That'll be her second foul here in the first quarter. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on here. And she's going to have to take a seat with those 2 quick fouls. And we might not see her until midway through the second quarter, Greg. And this is the leading scorer for this Bellevue team. So this is an opportunity for this Tiffin Columbian squad.
They need to take advantage of it here if you want to hang around with a team like this.
100%. Abby Felsk at the elbow. Kicks it out. And that one dug out on the floor. And a held ball. Possession arrow will favor Tiffin Columbian. So Tornadoes will keep it. 2:48 left here in the first quarter. Tornadoes have possession, looking to inbound here. Marissa Allen gets it off the inbound. Driving into the paint, kick out. Beeston with it. Gives it off to Ranigan. Maggie Ranigan. Some nice handling there. Beeston with it. Lexi Beeston.
Doing a good job of handling this aggressive defense here.
Yeah.
They're coming for that ball.
Maggie Ranigan with it, and foul called on Tiffin Columbian. Off the ball, they're going to get Abby Felsk on a moving screen. Is it Felsky? Am I saying it wrong? I'm sorry. I apologize. If I am saying it wrong, I do apologize to anyone out there. But
I mean,
he just said Felsky, so I'm thinking I might have said it wrong.
Because
I'm not going to doubt my camp at all.
I want to say Felsky, but I also want to say Kelsey, and apparently that's wrong. So.
Now Kanzler with it, brings it into the forecourt. McKenna Kanzler is going to be fouled. A reach-in foul called on Brooke Brown.
You know what I'm talking about, right? You've seen those videos where they say that Travis Kelsey's name isn't actually Kelsey, it's Kels.
It's right. It's because when people used to call for his dad, they called him Kelsey at the plant. And when they called for him, they would call and ask for Kelsey.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just kind of stuck. He wasn't going to correct anybody, so.
See, who knows? Maybe you're the only one that's right. Who knows?
Ooh. Foul. Gonna be on Tiffin Columbian. That'll be on Abby Felsky. That'll be her third foul. So Felsky, if you look at the leaderboard in the SBC Lake, look at defensive rebounds. She's leading the league, averaging just under 10 rebounds a game. And so this is a big loss for Tiffin Columbian with her going down, because I mean, that's a lot of rebounding.
Yeah, so important. Gets that second one to go there.
10-9, Bellevue leading.
Oh,
Tornadoes with possession. Allen is clocked. I mean,
yeah. That looked like a.
She stopped right before she got to the baseline, and number 10, Audrey Turner,
come flying in behind her like a
flying in.
That's quite the shot. She's tough though.
Oh yeah, she'll be fine.
But yeah, absolutely did not look like it felt good.
Oh yeah. She'll feel it tomorrow for sure. The adrenaline will kick in.
Oh.
Beeston with the shot, no good. A foul is going to be called on Chloe Heyman. Chloe Hyman, sorry. And that will put Ellie Freitag at the line. Freshman guard. Unable to convert on her first. 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
That one did the old walk around inside and bounce out.
And I'll tell you what, Greg, that's not like her at all, because on the season, I believe, let me go check my stats here, but I believe she's a very good free throw shooter on the season. Either way, stolen away by Maggie Ranigan.
Just kind of smothered her there, and she lost control of it, and they said, we'll take that.
Tornadoes push it. Allen puts it up and puts it in and draws the foul. Marissa Allen goes to the line. Trying to convert on a three-point play. It's 11-10, Tiffin Columbian. And Allen unable to convert on the free throw, so it stays an 11-10 game. Tiffin Columbian on top of the Lady Red.
Nate, you talked about how the Lady Red this season have outscored their opponents in the first period by quite a bit, so Tornadoes doing a great job here.
Absolutely.
Give him lots of credit for. Oh, how about that though? Speaking of giving credit, you gotta give credit for that one.
100%.
Beautiful shot. Look at
13-11. Bellevue on top. Ranigan, Kanzler for three.
Oh.
No.
Whoa, look at that.
Bellevue saves the rebound before it goes out of bounds.
Run out of time here.
Turinsky's shot is no good, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Bellevue leading Tiffin Columbian 13-11. We'll take a step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Your premier financial institution in Seneca County since 1952. Your community, your legacy. Federally insured NCUA.
Let Heather Hunker, travel advisor with Magical Moments Vacation, take the stress out of booking your next getaway. Specializing in family and group vacations, as well as adults-only trips, Heather can also help you with booking your dream destination wedding. Most trips are planned at no additional cost to you, and you'll have her support both pre-travel and in-destination with every step of the way. Book your next dream getaway now. Heather Hunker, travel advisor with Magical Moments Vacations.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos. And we're back here at Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. Nate Mullins on the call with the Wizard Greg Kinn. We've got Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in with us here on Heart of Ohio Sports for tonight's SBC Lake girls basketball matchup. And we've got a great one here for you as Bellevue leading Tiffin Columbian 13-11 to start the second quarter.
That's a great start to this one for both teams.
Turinsky, they work it around. Left wing three, that one's good. Brooke Brown knocks it down.
That's back-to-back threes, I believe, for them, right? It's the last 6 points that they've gotten here.
Ranigan. Now we're gonna get a timeout.
It's our first one here.
As J.C. Foose wants to talk things over, we'll keep it right here for this First National Bank of Sycamore timeout. We'll use this time to thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here, because folks, without them, well, we wouldn't be here. Thanks to Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, First National Bank of Sycamore, Studio Squared, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Buckeye IT Services, UIS Insurance and Investments, Plasonite 3D Printing, Mullins Entertainment, Heather Hunker, Travel Advisor with Magical Moments Vacations, 5-Star Maintenance, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, Clouse Electric, Sara Riesen, Century 21 Bolte in Tiffin, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Burns Electric. All proud sponsors with us here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Marissa Allen takes the inbound, and Tiffin Columbian has possession. Coming out at the timeout, and a double dribble called on Maggie Ranigan. I'll turn the ball back over to the Lady Red. 16-11. Bellevue on top. Ranigan stepped in front of that one. Gave that a TJ Watt swat.
Oh, yeah.
That reminded me of Baker Mayfield's last game with the Browns. And a turnover back to the Lady Red.
What are you talking about? How when Tommy was yelling phone books at the television?
Ellie Freitag gets it over. Audrey Turner. Turinsky. Now Brooke Brown all by herself. Ooh, no good.
They're lucky they did not pay for that one. Great job of getting open over on the outside.
Ranigan gives it off to Allen. Allen gives it out to Beeston. And now back to Maggie Ranigan with 6:30 to play. It's 16-11 Bellevue here in the second quarter. Marissa Allen pulls up and knocks it down. You want to talk about in your face, dot your eye right there. Woo.
And that's exactly what they need there after having the lead and then giving up 6 points.
Well, that was a three.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what they need to get back in this one.
And Turinsky's shot no good.
Ooh,
Allen grabs the rebound. And she's telling her teammates, get down the floor. Let's go. Let's move. Let's push it.
And that's what you're going to have to do against an aggressive team like this. Look at that defense. You're going to have to push it down here.
Ranigan with the pull-up, no good. Turner grabs the rebound for the Lady Red. Bellevue looks to push. Now they settle into their half court.
Both these teams so far doing a great job of moving the ball around.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what a save by Caitlin Torinsky.
Yeah. How? That's
She's got to finish. No, she couldn't get it to go.
That's got to be the long limbs coming into play there, Nate. I don't know how she saved that ball from going out of bounds.
And Lexi Beeston is fouled. And that's going to go on. Who did they call that on? Oh, number 21, that's going on Kyra Henny.
Oh, interception.
And she just nearly got the steal there to make up for it, but Maggie Ranigan, right place at the right time. Nice catch there by Corey Santoro.
I can't believe she was able to wrangle that one in, though, and stay in bounds before that.
Yeah.
Great catch by Coach.
McKenna Kanzler inbounds to Maggie Ranigan.
Good job of wrangling that one in there.
Down low for Beeston. Oh! Torinsky thought she had the block, but they're going to get the foul on Caitlin Torinsky. It'll be her first foul, the second team foul here in the second quarter on Bellevue. Comes at the 5:06 mark. And puts Lexi Beeston at the line for 2 shots. It's the Buckeye IT Services free throw line. First one is good.
Nice.
It's almost tournament time, folks. You know what that means. That's right. That means I'm going to be hitting up you. If you got a business, I'll be hitting you up sometime in the next couple weeks. If you want to get on board with us, we're the only source for local media that's going to be broadcasting these games live video coverage. Everybody else, hey, if you like listening to paint dry, you can go with the competition. But I'm telling you right now, this is the way to go. This is the future, and it's time now to get on board with us
You're gonna
for the
want
tournament.
I was going to say, you're definitely going to want to get on board for this because you think this season's been exciting. It just turns it up a notch when we get into the tournament and play. My goodness.
100%. Tournament time is just, that's my favorite time of the year, Greg.
That's the time of the year when we can't even hear ourselves talk to each other because the gyms get so loud.
Well, and it's so great because a lot of times, because of the proximity to a lot of these teams, oh what a move by Torinsky to put the Lady Red on top, 18-16, stolen on the inbound, and Ellie Freitag. Nice job with the steal.
That's what I'm talking about. Look how aggressive they are.
And Allen draws the foul. With the aggressive style of defense that they play,
Man.
sometimes, you know, they get really physical. And I think their strategy is just to employ that physicality through the whole game. And to me, it's effective, obviously, but
I mean, there's ways to combat that, but not every team can, and you also have to figure that out as the game goes along.
the thing that always gets me is when they act surprised that they got called for a foul, but they're like,
I was gonna say, yeah, you can't act surprised. I mean, I guess you can act surprised. That's part of the game, but but yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're seeing some physical play down here, without a doubt.
Columbia looking to inbound. Marissa Allen takes it off the inbound. Thought about pulling up there from inside the three-point arc. But
you know, Nate, I say that, I've said that every season that we've covered girls basketball. I've said that I swear that these girls' games are more physical than the boys' games.
oh, for sure.
They are feisty.
Kanzler's shot is no good. Torinsky grabs the rebound for the Lady Red.
No, last night's game was pretty intense, though.
Yeah, that one's no good from Brooke Brown. But she gets another chance, steps inside the three-point arc.
Oh.
No good on that one as well. That's going to go out of bounds, last touched by McKenna Kanzler. So it'll stay with the Lady Red with 3:32 left to play here in the third quarter. Torinsky under the basket. And foul. It's going to be called on Tiffin Columbian. I believe that's going to go on Maddie Ritchie. That's her first. And Tiffin Columbian's going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here with 3:29 left to play in the second quarter. We'll use this time to thank our sponsors. I want to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, First National Bank of Sycamore, Studio Squared, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Buckeye IT Services, UIS Insurance and Investments, Plasonite 3D Printing, Mullins Entertainment, Heather Hunker, Travel Advisor with Magical Moments Vacations, 5-Star Maintenance, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, Clouse Electric, Sara Riesen, Century 21 Bolte in Tiffin, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Burns Electric. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And you can join that list, folks, by getting a hold of us, hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com. If you want to give us an email, if you just want to, if you're watching on Facebook, hey, you can just message the page. That works for us too. And I'm telling you what, folks, it is the most effective way to get your brand in front of the eyes in this community that matter the most. The people that are actually spending money in your community, they're watching these games. And it's targeted marketing. You're not going to find this anywhere else, especially in the digital media range. So please get with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Also, I just want to say, Nate, don't forget, we're not even to halftime yet. So if you're sitting at home and you're watching the game and you're still kind of pondering what you really want to get for dinner tonight, don't forget that deal. If you head out to Xcaret tonight, you get a free appetizer to come out and watch the game.
That's right. Oh, nice shot from the corner by Audrey Turner.
Ooh, double dribble being called there.
Yeah, that's Ranigan's second time getting called for the double dribble.
Got to kind of slow it. You don't want this momentum to get carried away here.
Yeah. 7-point lead for the Lady Red. Beeston tried to get the inbound steal. Now Freitag drives to the basket, puts it up. No! Turinsky's putback is no good, but she's fouled on the shot attempt.
For her first team third.
Caitlin Turinsky, sophomore forward at the line. And she knocks down the first.
I mean, I don't know if there's anybody out there, honestly, Nate, that could get up higher than her and block a shot.
Right. Well, she doesn't even have to get up that high.
I mean, yeah, good luck getting up higher than one of her shots and blocking that fair and square, you know.
Second free throw, no good. Turinsky,
man,
coming into this one, shooting 72% from the free throw line.
Look at this, a double team continuously. Look at that.
And now Marissa Allen is fouled from behind. They're going to get...
They double teamed every person that had the ball on the way down the court.
Jersey Mays called for the foul.
How can you be that quick?
Yeah, right. McKenna Kanzler going to get the inbound here for Tiffin Columbian. 2:51 left to play here in the first half. Tornadoes trail by 8. Marissa Allen kicks it out. Abby Ranigan. Kanzler. Maddie Ritchie gives it off to Marissa Allen. Allen gets some space, pulls up with a jumper, no good. And a rebound grab by Bellevue. Ellie Freitag brings it into the forecourt.
She hit the brakes there.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was moving. She just said,
And they got away with a travel there.
Tornadoes did a great job of covering each one of those shots there. They tried moving that ball around.
Brooke Brown thought about a three, but now she gives it off to Audrey Turner. Inside of 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Freitag pulls up from three, no good. Turinsky's shot, no good on the putback, but she draws another foul, and she'll go to the line. She is 1 for 2 on the night from the free throw line, at least from my tally. I think she actually had a couple early ones, but she is once again shooting 72% coming into this one from the free throw line. She gets that one to go, and that's efficiency. If she's gonna play in the paint, she's gonna get beat up a lot down there. She's gonna need to be able to shoot those free throws at a high rate, and she does a great job of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna send her to the line a lot, and to be able to convert, a big time deal.
That's huge right there. She's 3 of 4 on her last 2 trips to the free throw line. As the Lady Red take a 10-point lead, and that was gonna be poked away from behind. You thought that was coming right for us, didn't it?
No, I'm just. The physicality, I'm just still not over it yet.
Right.
I'm not over it. Like, this Lady Red team.
Backcourt violation. Brown gives it off to Turner. And a foul. They're going to get a double dribble on Jersey Mays. And that'll turn the ball back over to Tiffin Columbian.
You know a team's playing good defense when you're watching it. You're just like, can you just let me breathe for a second?
Yeah.
Please. That's what I was over here checking about. Man.
Chancellor tried to throw the touchdown pass there, but it was intercepted by Turinsky. And now Brooke Brown shoots the three, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Bellevue.
Made a good effort there to try to make the save, but if you try any harder than that, you're throwing yourself right into the bleachers.
Absolutely. And Rannigan throws it into the backcourt, and it's going to be stolen away by Turinsky.
Not giving him an inch.
Yeah,
Not an
just
inch
absolutely smothering defense. Turner, stolen away by Allen. Marissa Allen.
Oh.
I don't know if that's going to be a shooting foul, but it should be. I believe she's going to get a trip to the free throw line. She does get 2 shots. Marissa Allen.
Her first, team 5th.
The lefty. As you notice, Greg, every time she drives to the basket, she's going left. She's trying to get that left-handed layup. And she gets that first one to go on this trip to the Buckeye IT Services free throw line. Inside of a minute to play here in the first half. Bellevue leading 26-17. And Allen knocks down both of them. That's huge as it puts her into double digits now with 10 points.
And it slows down that momentum that the Lady Red have just been building on here.
Stops a 10-0 run.
Look at that ball movement.
Turinsky's pull-up is no good, and a rebound grabbed by Bellevue. Freitag pulls up from the free throw line. No. Rebound.
I think they lost
Tipped
the ball
around
for a second there.
under the basket, and a nice shot there by Jersey Mays. Tie gives the Lady Red another 10-point lead. Beeston cross court to Allen.
My goodness.
Oh, and McKenna Kanzler.
Big time there. Big time.
Huge three-pointer there for Kanzler. And we're down to 12 seconds to play here in the first half. Ellie Freitag. Brooke Brown. Now Turinsky at the free throw line, gives it out to Turner for 3. No! And that's going to be the end of the second quarter.
What a first half.
Wow. Bellevue leading Tiffin Columbian 28-21. We'll step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the halftime show, and we'll have a little break before we get back to the action just before the start of the second half. Once again, halftime show brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. And as Greg said, there is still plenty of time to get out there. If you're thinking about food, you haven't had anything to eat, guess what? They got the game on out at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant.
Are they doing this right here?
I think so.
So we'll go ahead and do
Well,
this?
maybe we should just keep it right here.
Yeah, well, and then we'll take a break.
All right. So we are, I forgot they're going to.
They're doing the Tiffin Middle School 7th and 8th grade acknowledgement of the team here.
Yes.
And now our 8th grade team, Ada Howard.
So now we have the 7th and 8th grade teams for Tiffin Columbian Lady Tornadoes. And here's a little bit of recognition for the ladies, well deserved. I'm glad we kept it here.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were doing. I said, oh, hold on a minute here.
Absolutely.
Teams will be ranked at their seasons in the coming weeks for the end of the season SBC tournament. Ladies and gentlemen,
We're getting ready for tournament play, even at the middle school levels. It's tournament time, man.
Ramping up for tournament time. Now, good luck, ladies. All right, once again, we're going to step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll be back with our halftime show brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. And as I was just about to say,
Well, so sadly, no pep band here tonight.
I know, no pep band performance. But there's still plenty of time, folks. Get out there to Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. They've got the game on out there. Go grab yourself some food
This is the time to go right
and
now.
sit at the bar and grab yourself some queso. And guess what? It's on us. Queso on us tonight. That's what Lisette said. She said,
my favorite.
if you go out there and say you want to watch the game and you heard about it on Heart of Ohio Sports, you get free queso on us, or any of the appetizers on us, obviously. Keep it within reason, folks. Don't be loading up your nachos too much, all right? No, I'm just joking. All right, once again, we're going to step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Buckeye IT Services is a trusted partner for cybersecurity, fully managed and co-managed IT support. Municipalities, financial organizations, and mature businesses turn to them to eliminate IT stress and enable growth. Visit BuckeyeIT.com today to start your partnership. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Plasonite, where imagination meets innovation. Unleash your creativity with precision 3D printing. Your ideas, our expertise. Plasonite, your 3D printing partner.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
All right, welcome back here at Tiffin Columbian High School. Nate Mullins and Greg Kinn with you. We've got Austin Rodriguez on the main camera. Thanks for tuning in on the halftime show brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Hopefully by now some of you have made your way out to Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. Got yourself a nice free appetizer on us. That's right, folks, on us. But if you haven't, well, next time you go out to Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, do us a favor. Tell them that you heard about them on our broadcast. It really does help us out a lot because it's helping us help to get these businesses to understand just how effective the marketing is when they advertise with us. So please do us a favor, help us out. When you frequent these businesses that we announce on our sponsor list, just tell them we sent you. Getting ready to start the second half here. 28-21, Bellevue leading Tiffin Columbian. And the Lady Tornadoes have possession.
I was going to say, maybe if you go out another time, she'll give you a discount of some sort. And I said, no, I was like, nah, don't say that. She'll bill it to me.
Nope, just tonight. That's it.
No promises.
One time only.
Offers are not.
You notice I stopped myself before I got to that point. And Abby Felsky fouled on the shot attempt. And that's going to go on Caitlin Turinsky. That'll be her second foul. Once again, we talked about earlier, Greg, she's coming into this one averaging 3.5 blocks a game, leading the SBC Lake by a wide margin. But Tiffin Columbian tonight doing a good job of kind of staying out of her SWAT zone, if you will. I think she's only got a couple.
It's one of those to go there. Yeah, you got to believe that they definitely game plan for that because you're not going to win that battle.
You have to.
You're not going to go up against her underneath the basket like that and win. It's not going to happen.
This Bellevue Lady Red squad has a lot of weapons that they like to spread the wealth to. Two different scorers averaging double digits on the season. And a foul called. Reaching foul called on Mia Zeiss. That'll be her third. And the first team foul here against Tiffin Columbian. Oh, I'm sorry, her first. And the first team. I thought he said third, didn't he? I don't know.
Usually I just hear what you say and all the squeaks on the floor.
Right.
Coming through the microphone. Squeak, squeak.
Haley Reese back into the game with those two fouls. That one
nice.
Poked away and stolen.
Oh, they're going
but
to say.
Mia Zeiss steps on the out-of-bounds line and it'll turn it back over to Bellevue.
Almost. I thought she got that one.
Yeah. Maddie Ritchie subs into the game for the Lady Tornadoes. Ellie Freitag gets it over to Haley Reese. Now back to Freitag. Turinsky kicks it out. Haley Reese, left wing three! And she knocks that one down. Puts the Lady Red back on top by 9. Kanzler. Over to Rannigan.
Oh, my goodness.
And that one's stolen away. Freitag had it on blocked back in her face. And a timeout called by Bellevue. Wise timeout there by Corey Santoro. And obviously we'll keep it right here for this timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll use this time to thank our sponsors. We're going to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, First National Bank of Sycamore, Studio Squared, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., Buckeye IT Services, UIS Insurance and Investments, Plasonite 3D Printing, Mullins Entertainment, Heather Hunker, Travel Advisor with Magical Moments Vacations, 5-Star Maintenance, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, Clouse Electric, Sara Riesen, Century 21 Bolte in Tiffin, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Burns Electric. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Coming out of the timeout, brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Bellevue has possession. And Audrey Turner looking to inbound, gets it into Caitlin Turinsky. Turner, cross court for Brown. And now Torinsky driving, puts it up off the glass, no good. Got away with a walk there, but
Yeah. Was that a walk or was that like
that
a drag?
pass batted back by Haley Reese and a travel. Before she stepped forward, the ball did not touch the floor, so it's kind of hard to time up sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you see even the best basketball players off the pass, sometimes they just can't help themselves, you know?
Oh, and so loses that
Nice
one.
steal by Haley Reese. And another, that was going to be a double dribble on Haley Reese. Turnover back to Tiffin Columbian. 5:41 left in the third. 31-22, Bellevue leading by 9. Chancellor.
I just still can't get over how aggressive this defense is, how in their face they are. They're just looking for some way to get the ball. They can barely even get it across the half court, you know?
And it's been very effective so far here for the Bellevue Lady Red. They're leading by 9.
Yeah, it's frustrating to me, and I'm not even playing.
Right. Marissa Allen.
Oh.
Tried that fancy little Luka Doncic pass right there. You know, she was driving to the basket, and she tried that no-look to the right, to the left.
And she was like, oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, Chancellor was not ready for that one because she wasn't looking at her. Torinsky over to Turner. Now Freitag pulls up from 3. No. Reese grabs the rebound, puts it up, puts it back in. Haley Reese puts the Lady Red up by 11. Allen to Chancellor.
Oh.
No good on the 3.
Thought that one was going in.
Freitag. That's so did I. Ellie Freitag with the rebound, brings it into the forecourt. Torinsky out to Turner. Now Haley Reese. Reese, even though she sat all of the second quarter and most of the first, right corner 3 for Brooke Brown. Even though she sat most of the first and all of the second quarter, that pass goes, nice.
Wow. How?
What a save by Marissa Allen.
Where did you, how?
I don't understand.
Yeah, how'd you even?
Is she gonna get another one? She got another one.
I don't know how she kept her balance over there.
She's like, I'm not passing it back, darn it.
She like planted one leg on the court and just like pivoted off. It was like, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
threw it. I don't know how she did that. That was incredible.
Lady Red leading by 14, 36-22. And that one goes out of bounds.
Substitution, number 14, Lexi Beeston, and number 4, Mia Zeiss.
Mia Zeiss and Lexi Beeston checking into the game for Tiffin Columbian as McKenna Chancellor and Maddie Ritchie take a seat.
I think the Tornadoes defense is doing a great job of making them work for these shots.
Oh, under the basket. Torinsky's shot was blocked, but a little bit too much contact from Mia Zeiss is going to force Caitlin Torinsky to the free throw line. Torinsky with 8 points here tonight. Unable to convert on the first. Stays a 14-point game. And Torinsky gets the second one to put him up by 15. And that's going to be double dribble or travel.
And that's, honestly, I think that's a result of this physical defense. It's making you have to work and try to move so quickly.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
Trying to move in transition. And if you're not comfortable with that game, if that's not your game, it can force you into a lot of errors.
Moving much faster than, what your normal speed is, trying to dribble that ball and make your way down the court. Yeah.
And this is the kind of situation that Tiffin Columbia did not want to fall into. Just a 4-point game at halftime, or I'm sorry, just a 7-point game at halftime, but now, they open up an 18-point lead on the strength of that three-pointer. Marissa Allen pulls up from 3, no good. And a rebound grab by Torinsky. Down to 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Haley Reese. Now Ellie Freitag gives it back to Haley Reese. Back and forth, they work it down low. Maddie Ritchie with the steal. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Kyra Henny.
Fouls on 21.
As much as they pass that ball, move that ball around, it's just exhausting to watch.
Number 10, Audrey Turner in for Lady
I don't know how they can have so much energy to do that offensively and then still smother on defense. That's got to be a well-conditioned team right there. I don't think they've stopped moving except for when there's timeout.
Yeah. Kyra Henny was not very happy about coming out of the game there. That third foul. She wasn't over, so she couldn't have went over and back yet.
Oh.
Maggie Ranigan with it at the logo. Behind the back, between the legs. Nice ball handling there.
Man.
Marissa Allen gives it off to Lexi Beeston. Now they work it down low. Abby Felsky puts it up, puts it in. Lexi Beeston with the dime. Felsky swats that one away, intended for Haley Reese.
He said, get out of here. Get out of here with
Get
that.
out of here. Audrey Turner gets it into Turinsky. Down low, back to Turner. Nice little mid-range jumper there from about 8 feet out. And she knocks that one down. Oh, nice steal by Turner.
They're just making it so hard to find any passing lanes at all to get the ball to their teammates.
Look at Audrey Turner. These last two possessions really putting her imprint on this game here. And she earns her way to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one no good for Audrey Turner. And she gets the second one to go. Felsky gives it back to Beeston. Now Felsky with it. Ranigan. Tornadoes trying to set this one up in the half court. Marissa Allen pulls up from 3. That one's short.
I feel like that's, just like the pass is coming up short. They're just forcing everything to come out a little early, and that's what you're getting right there. You're not getting your full release, your full power underneath of it. Everything's being forced too quickly.
Down low, Haley Reese puts it up, no, but she's fouled on her way up for the shot.
Fouls in 54, Maddie Ritchie, her second. Team 4.
Haley Reese knocks down the first. 53.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the Bellevue Lady Red leading 44-24. And Reese unable to convert on the second, but they get the offensive rebound. Freitag pulls up from 3.
Ooh.
No. Reese grabs the rebound. And now the Lady Red kick it out to Turinsky. In and out. Rebound grabbed by Lady Red, Haley Reese.
Held ball position.
They say held ball, possession arrow favors Bellevue. Turner inbounds to Turinsky, and a traveling good call on Caitlin Turinsky.
It's like you talked about, just moving one step too quickly before she put the ball down there.
Beeston gets it into Marissa Allen. Now Beeston with it. Had it stolen away. Ellie Freitag up with the shot. Put it up, put it in. 46-24. That one thrown away, and Tornadoes get it back. Beeston. 3 seconds. Felske's shot no good, and that's the end of the third quarter. Bellevue pulls away here in the third quarter. They lead 46-24 as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall. When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
All right, and we're back here at Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. We start the fourth quarter of action. Bellevue Lady Red leading Tiffin Columbian 46-24. It was 28-21 at the end of halftime, but Bellevue really put that one away in the third quarter.
I mean, it's almost a repeat of what we kind of saw in last night's game.
Exactly.
Both the visiting teams, they're in the own that third period without a doubt.
Felski knocks that one down.
That's what they need here to get started here in the fourth.
Yes. 46-26. Haley Reese, no good on the shot, but Terinsky there to clean it up. And Caitlin Terinsky now with 11 points here tonight. She's got to have a double-double. I don't have the rebounding stats in front of me, but, I mean, easily has 10 rebounds by now. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I think she had 4 on one possession, I counted. 48-26, Bellevue on top. Felski drives the baseline, puts it up and under. No.
Not enough underneath of it.
Nice defense by Terinsky there. Freitag, cross-court pass to Brooke Brown. Another cross-court to Audrey Turner. Terinsky up and under, put it up, put it in, and draws the foul. Caitlin Terinsky. What a move to the basket. Terinsky, the 6'3" sophomore. That's right, a sophomore. Knocks that one down, converts on the three-point play the hard way. And she's got 14 points.
Imposed at will there underneath the basket.
Yes. Mia Zeiss gives it out. Felski drives, puts it up off the glass. No.
Trying to make something happen.
Yeah. Audrey Turner brings it into the forecourt. Brooke Brown, another three. No. Rebound grabbed by Abby Felski. Rannigan kicks it out to Allen.
Oh.
Left wing three is blocked by Terinsky.
Ooh.
Rannigan knocks down the three.
Nice one.
And that one's going to be poked away, but a reach-in foul called on Marissa Allen. That'll be her third. And the second team foul here in the fourth quarter. 5:50 to play. And a reach-in foul, I believe, on Marissa Allen. That'll be her fourth foul, so she's going to have to watch it. She's the leading scorer for Tiffin Columbian here tonight with 10 points, but in foul trouble with those 4 fouls. She's going to have to take a seat as Lexi Beeston checks into the game for Tiffin Columbian.
I thought she was going to take one there.
Oh, I thought she did too.
I'll tell you what, she may be like one of the shorter players that's out there on the court, but her three-point shot is dangerous.
It is. Haley Reese finishes at the basket. She's got 10 points, despite missing the entire second quarter and most of the first. She's still closing in on her scoring average for the season. That one poked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Haley Reese of the Lady Red. Maggie Rannigan drives to the basket, puts it up. No. Rebound grab by Haley Reese. She stole that one away from her own teammate. She said, no, that's mine.
I tell you, Nate, during the commercial break, you talked about the coach over here and his coaching style. Now I can't unhear it.
Yeah, he's so intense. That one's stolen away. Haley Reese with the steal. Trying to push in transition. They settle it down. It was a 2-on-1 opportunity, but they just decided, let's spend a little time here.
I mean, they just seem to work so good as a team. So, like, yeah, I feel like she came down there and said, yeah, well, hold on there. We'll wait till everybody gets down.
Yeah. Beeston's shot is no good, but she'll go to the line for 2 shots. The Buckeye IT Services free throw line. When you think about IT services, what comes to mind? Pocket protectors?
Help me, my computer's broken.
Help me.
That's usually when I think about IT services.
You know what my IT solution usually is, Greg?
What?
Did you turn it off and turn it back on again?
I mean, and it works half the time, though. But for the other half when it doesn't work.
Then you got to unplug it for 2 minutes and then unplug it back in. Then it's good, usually.
And then if that doesn't work,
then you call Buckeye IT Services. There you go.
They say, quit giving away our secrets.
Oh, look at Haley Reese with the up and under. 12 points now for Reese. 55-30, Bellevue on top. Abby Felsky kicks it out. Lexi Beeston for 3. No. Rannigan grabs the rebound. Now Felsky. Shot no good.
Felt like she wanted to dish that one out there and they just took it away. They said, no.
Ellie Freitag. Now Audrey Turner with it. Lexi Beeston over to Marissa Allen on the right wing. Works around a screen. Allen puts it up off the glass and puts it in.
Man, that was a lot of work for that one.
Felt like one of those quarterback scrambles for a first down, but he only gained 3 yards, but he ran for 30.
They made it work for that one for sure. She went from all the way over there, come around behind everybody here, up underneath the basket.
Oh, what a drive by Caitlin Turinsky.
Then she takes the short route.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. Two steps. Boom, boom.
I think she only needs 2 steps.
Ooh.
Beeston with a nice pass.
Yeah.
Now Felsky with it on the left wing. Her shot no good off the glass. And a rebound grab by Bellevue. Audrey Turner with it. 2:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. 57-32. Caitlin Turinsky with it. Kicks it over to Haley Reese. And Bellevue just looking to spend as much of this clock as they possibly can here.
Yeah, for as quick as they are and as quick as they've been offensively and defensively, now they're like, now it's time to slow down.
Yep.
We're in no hurry now. And the way they've been able to pass this ball and move it around, I feel like they could keep it forever.
And a reaching call on Marissa Allen. will put an end to her night. She has 12 points to lead all scorers for Tiffin Columbian. Valiant effort by Marissa Allen here tonight, but the Bellevue squad is just, I mean, something else, Greg.
Yeah, the ability to come out there after the halftime and just dominate in that third period, and pretty much like kind of how you were talking about the point differential there in the first period all season for them. It's kind of like they were like, let's go ahead and try our first period again here in the, in the third. Like, and man, did they turn it on. Like, relentless is the best word that I would have used for it.
I think that's definitely a great word to use for that, for sure. Don't forget to stick around for the post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We'll have our player of the game presented by UIS Insurance and Investments and Plasonite 3D Printing. And Audrey Turner going to get called for the offensive foul. A little shoulder shove there.
I mean, I know we say our sponsors all the time. You know, we say Plasonite 3D Printing, but I think if you look beyond just the name and think about what this really is, they make some really cool stuff. You folks really need to check this stuff out. Oh, for real. Like, the whole 3D printing community, they just make some incredible things out there. And to have somebody local that can make these kind of things, man, I know when you first told me that we had them around here making this stuff, you showed me the stuff they put out down there, Level Up and things, and I said, oh man, my face lit up like a kid on Christmas. I said, really? Oh, we got somebody local that makes these things? I love these things. To be able to just kind of make anything you want.
For real. Well, and he did a collaboration for the Wizard weekend. Remember we did the thing with Chelsea, did a little bit of Wizard stuff during that Harry Potter weekend? Oh, yeah. He did so much cool stuff for that. He was so involved with that whole weekend. And Mark Flaler and Plasonite 3D Printing, we're very happy to have them on board as one of our proud sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
I know I saw one thing that was like a Mario mushroom, I believe. And I told myself, I said, oh, well, that's neat. And then I saw a picture where it like opened up and held 3DS games or something. Yes. And I was like, dude. I was like, it's a game case too? Come on.
Well, his latest one, he has a bunch of Shy Guys. Oh, yeah. And you can take off their face.
I've seen that.
And they have storage inside of the, they're so cool.
Like, it's one thing to have something cool from your, like, childhood or anything that you like, you know, but it's another thing for it to be, like, multi-purpose like that. Right.
And Caitlin Torinsky's trying to just dribble this one out here. Bellevue looking to push their record to 13-5, 6-1 in league play with this big dominating win here tonight over Tiffin Columbian. We'll step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up with the postgame show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. 57-32 is your final score. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your premier financial institution in Seneca County since 1952. Your community, your legacy. Federally insured NCUA.
Let Heather Hunker, travel advisor with Magical Moments Vacation, take the stress out of booking your next getaway. Specializing in family and group vacations, as well as adults-only trips, Heather can also help you with booking your dream destination wedding. Most trips are planned at no additional cost to you, and you'll have her support both pre-travel and in-destination with every step of the way. Book your next dream getaway now. Heather Hunker, travel advisor with Magical Moments Vacations.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Buckeye IT Services is a trusted partner for cybersecurity, fully managed and co-managed IT support. Municipalities, financial organizations, and mature businesses turn to them to eliminate IT stress and enable growth. Visit BuckeyeIT.com today to start your partnership.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your local homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1144.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Plasonite, where imagination meets innovation. Unleash your creativity with precision 3D printing. Your ideas, our expertise. Plasonite, your 3D printing partner.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go, Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. All right, welcome back here for the post-game show brought to you by your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Nate Mullins and Greg Kinn joining you here live from Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. Once again, your final score, Bellevue 57, Tiffin Columbian 32. The Lady Red dominating, I'd say pretty close to start to finish. Tiffin Columbian put a nice little run together in the second quarter, but I think with the way it was a back and forth first quarter, and with the way the Lady Red came out in the third quarter, I think when Haley Reese came back after that early foul trouble, when she came back, it really kind of opened things up for other players out there. Terinsky, Caitlin had a great game, but I really think once Haley came back into the game, it opened up a lot of things down low for her. She got a lot more second chance opportunities, and it just makes things flow a lot better when your leader's out there.
Yeah,
you know?
because like we talked about, the game plan for that to go against her and her ability to get under the basket and get them shots and stuff. But when you've got a teammate that comes in and it forces you to have to open that up and give you those opportunities, and she took advantage of those and capitalized on them. She did her thing. That's what
Absolutely.
she does.
And here we are, I think, just about ready to join us here on the post-game show. We'll have our player of the game. Of course, player of the game presented by UIS Insurance Investments and Plasonite 3D Printing. And here we have our player of the game.
This is so weird.
It's all good. Don't worry. No worries. Now, do you like Caitlin or KT? I keep hearing people call you KT up here.
KT.
All right. We'll go KT Terinsky, our UIS Insurance and Investments and Plasonite 3D Printing player of the game. KT, let's talk about this one, because we circled this one on the calendar. This was the one that we wanted to be at when it comes down to all the girls basketball games in the area for this weekend. We said this is must see, because
I wanted to see what this squad was all about. This Bellevue squad is getting a lot of hype in this area. A lot of people talking about you girls. You're really putting together a solid campaign this year. Now, talk about coming into this game. What was the mindset tonight? What did you guys want to accomplish?
To play together, and yeah. Well, when we watched film, we saw that they were in a zone quite a bit, so we had to know we had to move the ball, we had to move it quick and break it. So that's how we did good on offense. And defense, we had to press them like really, really hard because they move the ball around quite a bit. So, and just talk if they do break it. So, yeah.
Nice. Well, hey, I did forget one thing. We started something last night, so forgive me for forgetting about this, but during the interview, you get to wear this. So you just kind of hold it over your shoulder, or you can put it up on your belt, however you want to do it, but you wear it however you like, but make sure that we can see it in the camera shot there, because it's just something that kind of tells people, hey, I'm the champion tonight. You're the player of the game. You put together an outstanding effort, 16 points, I don't know how many rebounds, at least 10 rebounds, but what a game tonight. Now, when your teammate goes down early in the game, you got Haley Reese, who's the leading scorer in the SBC, and you're that person that they look to when obviously she's out of the game. So when she went down, what was your mindset? What did you think that you had to do in that moment?
Just like to keep it up because she's one of our main scoring players. So just like run our offense like efficiently because we definitely do rely on her quite a bit. So just like wait till she gets out of foul trouble and keep on pushing through the game.
I'll tell you what, you did a great job, especially on the defensive end of the floor. You're leading the league in blocks per game. Now, obviously, you have a little bit of a height advantage out here, but that is something that I can tell you work really hard on. Now, talk about just your defensive mentality. Obviously, you bring a lot to the table for this Bellevue squad, but what is your defensive mentality? When you go out there, what are you trying to accomplish? You thinking about getting 4 blocks a game, or are you just thinking about, they're not going to get a shot on me that's an easy shot tonight?
Yeah, I would never let anyone try and get a shot on me. I mean,
I can tell.
Well, I usually play against a post player that's quite big, and you have to get around them and not let them even touch the ball to even get it to their hands. So just not even have it in their hands to begin with first.
Once again, outstanding effort tonight by you and your teammates. Now, do you have any shout-outs? Do you have anybody that you want to shout out here on the program? Because obviously, there's some people that led to you getting to this point. So you want to give anybody some credit here? Some shout-outs?
My little brother, Coleman Trinsky.
I like it. That's awesome. Anybody else?
Nope.
Nope? All right. Well, hey, little brother, you got, I mean, you must have a special place in Caitlin's heart. I'm telling you, what an outstanding ball game here tonight. Big win. Now, going forward, you're getting close to tournament time. What do you guys still have to accomplish here? Obviously, SBC is still in sight. What needs to happen in order to make that happen?
Just stay focused and make sure, don't overlook any game.
That's right.
Yeah.
One game at a time, go 1-0 every day. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, we don't think about the next game and the next after that. We think about, we thought just about this. I don't know who we're playing next week. I just know that, you have to do it one at a time.
That's right. All right, Caitlin, well, I do have a couple more things for you to take home. You don't get to take the belt home, unfortunately, but okay. You do get a couple of keepsakes here. This one is our gold Hoos Cup. This is brought to you by Plasonite 3D Printing. That is yours. You get to take that home with you. Put that up on the trophy case. I'm sure you got plenty of other ones that'll blend in really well with, Also, a gift card to one of our local restaurants here, brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. And I brought 2 shirts tonight, a small and a medium. And, of course, I hope this fits. Is medium okay?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, hey, that works. That's perfect. All right, well, once again, congratulations. Great game, KT. Anything else you want to say before we let you go?
No.
All right, once again, thank you so much for your time. Great interview and a great game.
Thank you.
Thank you. KT Turinsky, our player of the game, brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments and Plasonite 3D Printing. All right, well, we're going to wrap things up here. I think that's pretty much going to do it for us tonight. Just a great game tonight for Bellevue as they really put together an outstanding effort, especially in the third quarter. That third quarter was just, from start to finish, they really put on the pressure, put on the gas, and never let up. And that third quarter was really the turning point in this game for the Lady Red as they once again come away with a big league victory to push their league record to 6-1 overall on the season. They are now 13-5 overall. And I'm telling you what, Greg, I don't think I've seen a girls basketball team that has that kind of chemistry. You know, when she talked about Haley going out and she knew she had to kind of pick up her game, when Haley came back into this game, it was like a well-oiled machine. It was like they knew where each other were going to be. And like you said, Greg, it felt like almost like an AI defense out there. Like you're watching in college basketball or like an NBA 2K basketball. It's like every head was focused on the basketball at all times.
You know, usually you'd see players everybody's at their own speed or something. Everybody noticed where the ball's at a different timing. But yeah, I told you, I said it kind of freaked me out a little bit, like the way that they all swarmed at the exact same timing. I was like, man, that's just a well-oiled team right there. I can't believe how good they work together.
Once again, big-time win for Bellevue, 57-32. Our player of the game, KT Turinsky. All right, Greggy, any final thoughts? We're going to be live once again next week. I think we have one game next week. I'm going to check my schedule here.
I want to say that we're in Attica or something.
Let's check. Are we in Attica next week?
Attica or Old Fort?
Old Fort. That's where we're at next week.
I was going to say, I thought we were somewhere that wasn't here for the next game. I was trying to remember which place it was at.
So next Friday, we are live from Old Fort Gymnasium as the Old Fort Stockaders take on the Hopewell Loudon Chieftains in the matchup, which will most likely figure the SBC River Championship, because Old Fort coming in, they are, undefeated on the season, undefeated in league play except for the one blemish to Hopewell Loudon. Hopewell Loudon undefeated on the season except for the one blemish to Calvert. So
yeah, and then we saw what went down between Old Fort and Calvert, and then we saw what went down in the rematch, and it's pretty much like these three teams just sit at the top there in a little mixing bowl of like who's the best.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to want to turn in for that one next Friday right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Until then, folks, have a great night. For Austin Rodriguez and the Wizard Greg Kinn, I'm Nate Mullins signing off from Tiffin Columbian Gymnasium. Once again, your final score, Bellevue 57, Tiffin Columbian 32. Have a great night, everybody.